My name is Jennifer Martin, and I'm here to talk to you today about what a will does. A will outlines your wishes for disposing of your property after death. It outlines who inherits, what they inherit, and how they inherit it. Having a will is especially important if you're on a second marriage or if you're in a relationship but are unmarried. If you're on a second marriage and you have property that you want to go to your children or grandchildren, it's important to have a will, because if you die without a will, your spouse will automatically inherit a share of all your property. If you're in a relationship but are unmarried, it's also important to have a will, because that person has no automatic entitlement to any of your property. So if you would like property to go to your partner after your death, you need to have a will in place that indicates that. If you're divorced, it's important to remove your former spouse from your will. Under California law, there is an assumption that the former spouse is automatically disinherited. But you want to avoid the situation where a former spouse returns after your death and tries to claim a share of your estate. It's important to update those documents to remove his or her name so that everything's clear. And if you would like your former spouse to still inherit property, it's important to reaffirm your will or create a new will including their name so that the law is very clear on who you want to inherit. A will appoints a trusted person to manage distributions from your estate, called the executor. And if you have minor children or minor grandchildren who you are legally responsible for, it appoints a person called the guardian to take care of them. Sometimes a simple will is not sufficient to adequately protect your estate, which is why many Californians turn to a revocable living trust as a good alternative. I discuss more about revocable living trusts in another video.